Hey yo, it's a smack you in the face Wayne6578 bringing you guys another Madden 19 tip video, and today we will be going over one of the best Saints money plays to complete and finalize the passing plays for my tight slots money scheme. The play we'll be going over today is deep post. I broke down the drag cross-ups first, and then I broke down the halfback wheel. The two plays I will be putting out in the future to complete this scheme is the halfback dive and the halfback pitch. But let's get into the deep post. I do like to have my second fastest receiver in this position, my fastest receiver in this outside position right here, my best tight end, and my best route runner in this position right here. I'm playing with the Rams, so that's how I like to set it up. Also, I have my best and fastest receiving back. So let's get into the play. It's deep post. Again, it's in the Saints playbook, and we'll be breaking down this play against man defense, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. Now, this is the play in man defense. In man defense, you're going to be making progressive reads, and the first person that's going to be open is the R1 receiver, your circle receiver, your square, and then your triangle receiver. Okay, I don't do any adjustments. I leave the routes the way they are, so we can hit Gurley out of the backfield and see if we can pick up some yards with him. Then you have your drag route. That circle receiver is coming over. If they're guarding that running back, you can hit that circle receiver. Just be careful if there's a spy or if they're user in that area. And then next you'll have your square receiver. Now your square receiver will get open right in the little pocket right there. Be careful if they're playing inside or if they're using that area also. And then your triangle receiver, he'll get open in the middle of the field once he gets past those zones right there. And then lastly, you can try to hit X depending on, if I'm going to X, I like to make sure I'm at least on the hash going away from where X route is running towards. So if he's running towards the right, I want to be on the left hash. But depending on how he is being played, sometimes he's open, sometimes he's not. So that's for the man defense. Now let's break it down for the cover 2. This is the cover 2. Again, progressive reads are going to be R1, circle, triangle, square, and then X. So that R1 is going to be open, and I really like the way that these play that R1 route does against zones, because you usually have someone over there to kind of help block for you, and you could possibly get a lot of yards with that. But then your next read is your circle read, and again, we're going to just be hitting him and picking up 2 or 3 yards. We can try to run that to the sideline and see if we can get some more, but as you see, everybody's coming to attack you. And then you have your triangle receiver. Okay, now your triangle receiver will be open right about there. As you see those zones all back up, but you got to be careful. Again, that's the middle of the field. If the opponent you're playing is playing the middle linebacker, he will be user in that area, so be careful of that. Now, another throw to that square receiver, you have to wait until that defender bites down, and then you can get that pass off. You don't want to throw that pass if he doesn't bite. I'll throw it again, and maybe he won't bite as much. But you see how he kind of bites down to cover that circle receiver that's coming across? You want to throw this ball when this guy, you want to throw it as soon as he, right here. You see how he starts to bite down? He starts to bite down to cover this circle receiver. That's when you want to throw that ball. Okay. So we'll throw it again. He bit down, we're throwing it. So definitely get into the lab and practice that. Now, in order to hit that X receiver, it's just a pass lead towards the sideline once he gets past that defender. Now, sometimes you can block your running back, but you just got to wait until that cover 2 zone comes back and then you can pass it towards that pylon. Really, it's just a lob pass towards the pylon once he gets past this guy right there. It's the cover 2. Let's break it down for the cover 3. This is a cover 3. Okay, your reads are going to be circle, R1, square, triangle. Okay. So again, we can hit the circle receiver. In the cover 3, he has a little bit more time. Actually, a defensive lineman jump back and tackle us. Then we have that R1 receiver coming out the backfield. You got to wait. There you go. There our blocks go. You got to wait. Sometimes he gets caught up with those linemen, and sometimes he doesn't. So you don't want to pass that while he's still caught up, because it'll be a fumble. And then your square receiver. Your square receiver will be open right up in that pocket right there again. It's kind of like the man defense. And then your triangle receiver in the middle of the field. Once he gets past that defender right there. And that's basically it for the cover 3. You can try to hit your X receiver or your square receiver a little bit more down the field. You can hit that X receiver with the high pass once he gets past those zones. Now let's break it down for the cover 4. The cover 4, your reads are going to be R1, circle, triangle. So right there, you wait until he gets bumped. Hit that R1 out that backfield. Hit the running back, pick up some yards. Like I said, you can wait until a little late, get a little more blocking out there. But then your next read, if they're covering that, is circle. Again, circle in the middle of the field. Then you have your triangle receiver. He's going to be open right about there. You have to get that in there pretty quick. That guy's coming over, and that cover 4 is coming over. I'll show you what happens if you wait. This is us waiting. Let's pass a little bit late right there. Oh, we still got it off. But as you see, that guy's coming over.